Good morning again. Part two of me talking about my dream that I just had. So, to reconnect. Why are you trying to reconnect? Let me put Wi Fi on. This is not operating as I planned. So, my stepfather was talking to me about, Rick, I think you're going to ruin us. I don't know who us is because us means me. Because when I have been pushed away and pushed out by my family for many reasons, as again, to everyone's busy, everyone's doing their own thing. I literally went and lived my life. And I lived my life. No one was there for me. My mother did help pay my rent at a certain point in time. Living gosh, my messages. I was living with my grandmother in her house, and I felt so uncomfortable and so unwelcomed. And me going through my cancer that I was going through, today's 2020 year. This year is 2020, and I continue and talk about my condition, and it seems like no matter what I say, it does not matter. So I feel as if I should lie because every time I lie, or if I would lie, it would matter because the lie seems to be more truthful than the actual truth. Now, the word and the saying, you think you know me, but you don't know, hurts a lot of people. Why? Oh my goodness, if you don't know someone from your own self, like you personally don't know that person, you don't know that person. So if another person was going to tell you this and this about him, or he's this, or he's that, or she's this, or she's that, what is that person honestly really saying? Are you living in that moment? And did you live in that moment and you're expressing yourself to talk about that moment? And that moment will drag and drag for many years. Many years will drag on. You see, I'm about to be 36 years old on February 14. Holy moly. I have been very prosperic in my life. I have been very educated, and I self-educate myself. You can't go pray to God for knowledge. You cannot go pray to God for knowledge and not go read a book. So I do lots of reading. I do lots of reading on books. I read the Children Encyclopedia growing up. I was forced to read Children's Hooked on Phonics by my mother. Forcibly forced me to read to her. And so in this dream now, my stepfather is like over me and picks me up out of my sleep and goes and tells me that I need to go for a walk. Go for a walk? That was the best, what is that thing called? Idea. That was the best thing you can ever tell someone. To go for a walk. I would say take your own advice and you go for a walk, stepdaddy. Do you see these legs? I mean, literally check my legs out. These legs, do my legs look like someone, does my body look like someone, no offense, to someone who's lazy? Look at these abs. Does this look like someone who doesn't go for a walk? Does it look like someone who is lazy? No, because I do go for walks. I walk all the time. I literally work out every day. And again, like I feel like my family does not understand me, which I honestly don't care. I'm doing me. You're doing you. I literally had it up to here, beyond up to here, with individuals treating me in real life very nasty. You're not speaking to me. So if you want something from me, first of all, you don't care about me. Stop sugarcoating everything. Stop trying to butter me up. You don't care about me. All you care about is opportunity, or what opportunity that I can do for you, or you can do for me. So I keep on dreaming that individuals are holding me back from opportunities, but why am I dreaming that they're lying? Should I start lying? That's how I feel. Should I start lying? Should I not be me? Should I not be the artist that I created for myself? That's the interesting part about it. Now, in the dream, as my stepfather pulls me towards my mother's like, oh, like son, oh, I don't know. I'm not a child. I'm a very mature person, and I've been very mature all my life since I was 13 years old. Go ask my best friend, my friend Bianca Amersano. She changed her last name because she got married, but you're still a Bianca Amersano to me, honey. She knows me. You can go ask her. Since no one can speak to me, actually do not even talk to her. Leave her alone. Because majority of you, and you know who you are, disgust me. When you push a person away, you push a person away. And me understanding and telling you the word pushed away is, you did your thing, I did my thing. Everyone's doing their thing. And now everyone wants to crawl up my boot. I want to say it. Everyone wants to crawl up my ass. And everyone wants to not say nothing. Now, I'm going to read this birthday card that my mother gave to me. Now, majority of you know that, who's my family members, that kind of knowing that my mother and I do not have a relationship for many reasons. And my stepfather and I do not have a relationship at all for a few reasons. And my sister, I have a sister. She's fabulous. She goes to Spain. She rides horses. She's so beautiful. I can't stand her. Can't even speak to her now. What happened to the little child? The little child grew up and is going to be 21 years old. I'll be 36. We're like 16 years apart, I believe. My mother and I are 15 years apart. My stepfather and I don't know. Like, again, self-knowledge. I'm not immature. I'm not ignorant. And the things, I don't care what people say about me. Because at the end of the day, that's about you. And sometimes when another person is speaking, you're speaking into the third person, and you're speaking to another person and telling a person your story, and you're putting my name in it. So if you understand that, it's like three people. This person is talking to this person about me or you. And this person is listening to this person. I did that wrong. This person is listening to this. This person is listening to this person. And this person is talking about his or herself. But this person is saying to this person's life. And by putting this person's name, and this person is running on for many years, covering up your baloney, and aggressively continuing to stretch on a creative lie that you created, but it's about you, not that other person. So to own up to your bullshit and to actually help yourself move on in life instead of holding yourself back and holding other people back and personally making me look like a freaking fool. See, only a fool can play foolish games and get away with it. It's so interesting how other people, individuals will get reprimanded and get hurt by other people because something they heard. Something you heard. You only heard something. And that person and you were living in the moment and you stretched on this story for years, but it's okay because you're living in the moment and you're stretched on a story, and this story helped you have a conversation. Now, back to my birthday card. This is a birthday card I received about 3 years ago. It hurt me. My mother gave me this card and it hurt me so much because I have a problem having a conversation with my mother. I don't have problems having conversations with individuals. My mother seems to have a problem having a conversation with me. And I take social media to present myself in certain manners because it is what it is. I'm speaking. And before I read it again, my paintings, there's more. I can't move the phone right now. Some of you saw my paintings. I do present my paintings. I do present my fashion. I do present my writings. My writings may pinch you. My acting coach says to pinch them, give them a pinch, like, ow! Like, damn, Rick, you really gave it to them. It is what it is. It's drama. It's my truth. It's my life. It's my creativeness. Individuals do see what I do. Now, to hold me back in life, but not to speak to me about opportunities or help me, because I went, again, got my own opportunities. Some of you and my best friends want to say, oh, he's like, what is it called? He's an influencer. Nope. I don't want to influence you with my ideas because then you take it into yours. And then if I motivate you, because I'm not a motivator as well, no one does anything. To be honest, I'll motivate people all my life to be better for themselves and move and keep on moving forward. My best friend Bianca, she kept on going, and she's like, I was like, wow, you're like a person who I know, and if you want to follow her, you can follow her. She'll love to follow you. I need some water. Ooh, I didn't know that was there. She is a strong individual person, and I applaud her because she motivates me, I motivate her. It's a team. I'm on the phone with her, I'm like, come on, let's go for a walk, let's do this. Now, again, I go for walks, so I tell people to go for walks when you're not feeling yourself, like you want to calm down, go for a walk. Go buy a candy bar if you want. Go buy some candy, sneak it in, like 1 or 2, 5 cents, 10 cents. I don't know what world we live in anymore. Back to my card. I'm going to read it. Now, I'm going to be 36 in a few weeks on February 14. I received this card when I was 33 years old. Life is short. Live it to the fullest. Forgiveness is powerful. Forgiveness is a powerful thing. So forgive and move forward. First of all, personally, I don't like people telling me what to do. So don't tell me to forgive. That's one. I feel like you go back in time and harp on things. The past cannot be changed. Only the future is in front of you. The future is not in front of me. The present is in front of me. The past is what continues to stretch on into my presence. And it's the creativeness which is upsetting me to back the fudge away so my future is not mended and not together with the past. And the past are actions done by and someone was calling me. The past was created by individuals who taunted me, stuntingly taunting me. I am a very mature person and I don't play with that. I'm a very prosperic person, and I was posting a lot of prosperic stuff. And what happened to the individuals who I share blood with? What were you doing to me? Stunting me. You were belittling me and like, and you pushed me away from your friends. Remember that. You all pushed me away from you yourself. Did not let me in. Could it be because I'm gay, or could it be because whatever the freaking case may be? Whatever thought you put in your head. I personally tried to be a part of my family. Yes, I am not that Guyanese. Yes, I was born in Guyana, and I was brought into the United States of America, to New York City, for betterment. My grandmother brought me to America here in New York City for betterment. That means better education, a better way of life. And personally, my dad's mom brought me here. I really wish I was in Guyana. Some of you are going to say, oh my God, Guyana is this, Guyana is that. I need to. And I will experience my own country when I have the right funds and when it's the right time for me to experience my own country, because I was supposed to be there. Well, everything happens for a reason. So I love social media and I love technology. So I feel like I'm there sometimes with the individuals that I add. And I love seeing every one of your posts and your videos. I'm like, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like, I could have been there, but God brought me in and left me here where I am today. Okay. I don't look at the past. I create my presence to where I want to be in the future, because I do not like my past, because of individuals taunting me and suffocating me, because I feel very suffocated. I feel very suffocated by individuals treating me the way that they do, when they know, not knowing, but they know that I'm a very smart person, but then you're making yourself look ridiculous in front of a bunch of individuals. And it's upsetting me, because I'm like, why are you doing that to yourself? Let's see. Hope you're all enjoying your day. Thank you for watching me. So I'm going to continue to read this. Where was I? The past cannot be changed. Only the future is in front of you. Look forward, not backwards, and you will make a difference in your life. I did move forward, Mom. I did move. I literally was pushed away, so I was not going to be like, oh, I have no family. Well, internally, I was like, okay, well, I'm fabulous. You don't want me in your life. I wanted to lime. I wanted to wine. I wanted to party with my family. I wanted to play some card games. To the guys, me being gay made you feel a type of way. Whatever. But everyone wants to crawl up into my ass now. For what? Did y'all grow up? And let's see. And you will make a difference in your life. I've made a difference in my life. As I was saying, I'm not an influencer, because I don't want to influence you with my ideas. I do want you to create your own ideas. I would love to motivate you. I feel like if I was a motivator in these times, no one does anything to help themselves. But I'm a socialite. I was a part of a socialite group. I'm a socialite. So I will embrace what I do, embrace what I influence myself to do, and I will embrace what I motivate myself to do as a socialite. And give it forth. Okay, let's see. I've made a difference in my life, and I'm very happy. It says here now, accept who you are. I have accepted who I was since I was 4 years old, because I was given a gift of what we call life, and to live on this planet, which is the devil's land, and to live is to die, and to die is to live. So kind of still working on that, which I would love to be in paradise with God, if that's with Father. But Father put me here to, I don't know. Like I was saying, I wanted to lime. I wanted to party. I wanted to have fun with family. But y'all pushed me away, so I moved on and I did my own thing. I didn't know, and I don't know what my family does for a living, what y'all want to do for a living, what you want to do for your future. Because if you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60 years old, it is never too late to do something for yourself. And the best thing I can leave you with is to read. Read it once, read it twice, read it 3 times. If you need to understand something, by all means, call. Don't come up to my dream, because certain individuals taunt me in my dream. I don't know what you want. You can't speak in your dream. Maybe you can write it down on a piece of paper and write me a letter like my mother wrote me here. And again, I will post it later on my social media platform. The thing is that I am reading between the lines. You want me, but you're not being honest about your wake matter. You're walking around and you're not being honest, and you're not saying what you need to say. So again, you pushed me away, mother and stepfather. I know I let myself go and stay away from you, but the rest of the family, you pushed me away. What do you want? What do you want? You can't say it. You can't be it. But yes, you can. Write me a letter. And don't sugarcoat it. Write it as much as you can, because I can still read between the lines. And in between the lines, it's going to be, Rick, I need you to help me. And I want to make money. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to fucking screw you over. But I don't want you to know that I'm going to screw you over. But this is why we have contracts. I have lawyers. I have friends. You push me away from your friends, and you push me away from your family. That's okay. I found my own family, and you will be so surprised that my family fed me. And my family shared their meal with me. Or friends, whatever you want to call them. An individual shared their platter and shared their leftovers with me, and gave me things when I needed help, and I screamed out for my family. Everybody was laughing. Should I do that? Because I was raised by a whole bunch of cunty witches. Should I embrace what I was around personally? Should I embrace that character that you all created for yourself but presented all your life? Should I be that person? No. I don't want to be that person. I don't like that person. So I created my life, and I made my happiness. That's all I can say. I accept who I am. I accepted who I am, as in what temple God put me in. This is my temple. He put me in this body. He made me into a gay man. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes I don't feel happy being gay, because being gay is hard. It's all about your head and all about your mind. Stop caring what other people think. I don't care what other people think. I'm going to be happy for myself, because the love I give to myself makes me so much more happier than anything, than anything. My love makes me more happier than a piece of rock that I can take and skid over water. That's a part of happiness, taking a piece of rock and skidding it. Remember when we were kids, we played with mud. I played with mud, and I played with worms. I'm like, thinking about it, I'm like, why did someone let me play with mud and worms when I had toys? And it's so interesting. As being a manny is a nanny is a babysitter. So I'm a manny, and I babysit 2 kids, and they have everything. Like, they literally have everything. But not everything as in what I'm trying to say is they have everything and they play with mud. I love it. They're creating. That's what they're doing. And it's so interesting. Don't ever take children for granted. Young people, don't ever take things for granted. You could be 50 years old and you can still be young. Age is just a number. It's about mental, and it's never too late. You could be 70 years old and you can still be a child. Mentally, you can still be a child, and then you can, health reasons, and, once we were a child, we grow up, and for some reason, when we get unhealthy and our bodies deteriorate, apparently we turn into a child. I don't know anything much about that. Yes, this is not healthy for mother and son, but this also me presenting myself to the world and showing it. Hopefully others can grow from it, and hopefully my mother can grow from it, and I have grown from it. I will read, and I will continue. It says, God send you on earth this way for a purpose. Use it to empower others. I am. I'm reading the letter that you're telling me who I should be. What I'm trying to figure out is that the person that I'm trying to be is the person I am all my life. And someone giving me this letter and reading between the lines of it, you know something. But you pushed me away. And Mother, you pushed me away and you don't speak. You don't speak at all. And it is too late. Because right now I feel trapped. I feel completely trapped in this apartment. Even though it's beautiful, renovated, which you didn't speak to me about this apartment much. I did say, yes, I wanted to be here. You decorated it. You furnished it. You enable me from making my own decisions at 30-something years old. I'm 35. I will be 36. So while everyone's buttering me up to be in this apartment, all I needed was for someone to listen. And while I was in my grandmother's room, living there, everybody wants to know what I was doing. While I was screaming, Mother, to you and to your mother and to your niece, I was speaking and I was calling out for help. Because I was saying that I was unhealthy. There's something wrong with me. I was literally like this. There was something wrong. I felt pain. I was living at my grandmother's house for over 15 years, I believe. And it was hell. And I kept it. And I said, you know what? I know, God, that there are not many people who have what I have. And I do have a roof over my head. My mother helped pay for 2 years for that roof over my head. And I do appreciate that. But I've asked my mother, where do you get your information from? My mother would not say anything. Just stand there. And that bothers me. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, move forward, Rick. I did move forward before this letter. Since I was 4 years old, Mother, I knew what I wanted to be. And you also know what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a superstar, a fashion designer. I wanted to be on TV. But I was not allowed to watch TV. I was not allowed to do anything much TV and playing games. I rode a bike. I was supposed to ride a bike. I was supposed to read Hooked on Phonics. I was supposed to watch educational films. That's what my mother did for me. Good morning. And I did. I read. And then I was pushed away when I was 18 years old. My mother not when I was 18. I'm 35 today. Still not today. I'm 35. I had a therapist came in the room with my mother. My mother hired this therapist to come and stay with us. I met this therapist through one of my cousins, and I feel like my cousin ambushed me with her therapist friend because everybody thinks there's something wrong with me. Speak to me. What is so wrong with me? You're stunting me, and when I bring you back to reality and I lash on you, it's because I see right through you. So you don't need a therapist or your therapist's girlfriend to say, oh, there's something wrong with him. Go talk to him. The therapist friend loved me. And the therapist spoke to me. Said, yo, Rick, the 2 pictures that are behind me, she's like, they're dope. Like, they're so awesome. Then she had said to me, this is after the therapy session, she said, Rick, it's about the people who you know can help you. And I said to her, yes, I know. I know a lot of people. Not just my family. My family pushed me away. I know lots of people. So just because my family knows someone or knows an opportunity that can help me, but you're not saying anything. You're not helping your child. You're not helping this person, me. I'm a human being. You're not helping me. You want to use me for yourself. To understand business, you need me, I need you. Today's world, whoa. I can literally walk on the street right now. Knock, knock. Hi, how are you? My name is Ganesh Nohar. I'm here to speak to the building owner. Do you have an appointment? I think I'm late, but right now should be the time he should see me. Whatever. Opportunity. Go knock on someone's door. You want opportunity for yourself? Go at someone's door. Present yourself. Make sure you have clean nails. Make sure your hair is up to par. If you can't afford to cut your nails, you can't afford to cut your hair, I'll do it for you. And I'll dress you. Present yourself. Go look for a job. Present yourself. Hi, my name is Ganesh. I was wondering if I can speak to the... See, I lost my train of thought. Again, let's try it again. Let's try it again. And it takes practice. Hi, my name is Ganesh. I was wondering if I can speak to the owner of this establishment. Is the manager here? Hi, sorry, excuse me. Let me drink some water. Hi, my name is Ganesh. Can I speak to the manager, please? Is the manager here? Do you have an appointment? Who are you? Engage in a conversation. Do not be afraid. Present yourself. However you would. Do not go say, hi, is the manager here? No. Hi, my name is so-and-so. Can I speak to the manager, please? I went to business management school when I was in high school. I did that for myself. I did that for myself because no one else was going to do it for me. Research. Do your own research. Your mom's not going to do it for you. Your stepdad's not going to do it for you. Your father ain't going to do it for you. But your grandma is going to do it for you. And your grandma's going to ask you and your grandma's going to tell you. But your mom, your dad, your stepfather, your cousin is not going to do it for you. And if you need a little bit of guidance, do not be afraid to go to the library. Do not ever be afraid to walk up into a library and ask for an assistant. Ask for help. You don't know that word? Do you have a smartphone? I mean, I have a tablet right now in my hand, but I'm using my phone to record this. Put that word in Google and ask for the definition so you can have your own knowledge. That's what I do. Why am I so smart? I really don't like being as smart as I am. Pushed away. Okay, I'm going to read. I'm going to read business. I'm going to read prosperity. I posted a prosperity. And apparently I'm crazy. I'm cuckoo. From my own family. Why? Because y'all ran away from Guyana. Guyana is in South America. And that's the country that my family was born and raised in. I don't know much about the culture. I don't know much about the food. I was not raised to be very West Indian or Hindu. I was raised to be a United States of American. What do I even call it? Because if I say the word white, my friend who I speak to, she's not white. She gets really upset. But I'm like, Kelly, everybody's going to say you're white no matter what you say. New York City, the American dream. My mother wanted that for her future. And I applaud her. She got her American dream. Now, this card is baloney. Don't tell me to be the person that I have been. What do you want? Don't say nothing. That's what they are. I love being poetic. Now this little part here. Happy birthday, Rick. Hope you find happiness and make peace within yourself soon. I did make peace with myself soon. I was living in a small room which was bigger than many people, and my toilet keeps breaking. And I fixed the toilet. I took the top off the toilet and I went in there and I lifted up with my beautiful, hot, shiny, manicured hands. Because nobody and not many people have a toilet. And I'm not going to cry, oh my God, my toilet's not working. No. Open the top. What's going on? Research, Google, do my own thing. I'm not a child. Wait, let me continue to read this and I'll let you know about that other part that I was thinking in my head. Because I might be going a little too fast. It is unhealthy to live an unhappy life. That is so true. And be angry. I'm not angry. At 35 years old, at 34, at 33 when I received this, I felt more disappointed than ever. I felt completely and utterly nothing anymore. Because reading between these lines and presenting myself and saying, I don't know what you're saying, mother, but you do see my Facebook. That's the thing. I made you your Facebook. I made you your Facebook. And I know you've seen my post. So to read between the lines is ridiculous to me. Accept life the way it is. I did accept life the way it is. I was pushed away by you, by your niece, by your mother. And I lived in the same house as your mother and your niece. And I lived in my own compartment, which was separate from the main house. I didn't have a stove to cook out of because I couldn't afford a stove. You could have bought me a stove. People can say, lag it on, stretch it out, years, let's go. My uncle bought me a stove. It was a camping stove, and it was meant for outdoors. The gas started to leak, and inside my room, I woke up, I was like, oh my God. I was like, what's wrong with me? I was like, there's something wrong with me. Or, like, what is wrong? And I knew it wasn't my cancer. I was like, thinking to myself, retrace your steps. What happened? What's new? What's different? What happened? What did I eat? What happened? And I took the stove and I put it outside, and I felt better because the gas was coming out. So thank you to my Uncle Robert. I never knew I had an uncle named Robert. He's a chef. Chef Robert. Robert. Did not know that I had an uncle and his name was Robert. What about him again? Everybody goes crazy. Oh, he changed his name. I can go down the list of everyone in my family members who changed their names. Legally. Legally, on my birth certificate, my name is Ganesh. And I'm a very prosperic person, and I was not raised to be Hindu, and I was not raised to be religious. I'm just a very spiritual person within myself. Darn it, that was my last video I was going to make. Not my last video, another video. Of saying, who am I? I have many names. My real name is Ganesh. My governmental name is Ganesh Nohar. Came home from the hospital, everybody decided to call me Ricky. I'm like, I guess, embrace it. Embrace it, Ricky. Embrace the name Ganesh. I'm not perfect. I smoke cigarettes. I smoke liquor. See what I'm telling you? I smoked cigarettes on and off in the past. Once in a while, I'll smoke a cigarette. Why? Because I feel like I am going bananas and I need a cigarette. And I'll take a shot of liquor. I'll drink some wine. That does not make you a bad person if you smoke and if you drink. Don't abuse it. Don't abuse liquor. Don't abuse cigarettes. Do not abuse marijuana. Be responsible. That's it. Be responsible. So accept life the way it is, and you will see the change for the better. With love, Mom. Before this letter, I was dreaming very prosperic dreams of reaching a higher level in educational thoughts because I read. And I was lifted. And before I say this, okay, so a couple years ago, I had a tattoo. And like, if you can see my tattoo, my wings and my back. Can you see? Okay. So the wings in my back, I used to dream that I used to fall. I was dreaming that I was like a little bird, like flopping. Oh, I'm getting there. And I was like falling down. And I was like, gosh darn it. What am I going to do? What can I do? So for one of my birthdays, I went to the tattoo guy and I was like, hey, can you put these wings on my back? I found the picture of the wings on Google, and I did my research and I wanted these wings. The night I slept, I literally was flying all over New York City. Flying and whew. I was like, wow. I was like, thank you. I knew I had to put these wings on my back. And it's a tattoo. Oh my God, it's a tattoo. Can't believe you put that on your back. Nobody even cared that I did not even have a plate of food to eat. I could have used the $80 that I spent on putting the wings on my back, but spiritually, that was feeding my temple with something that my temple is my body that I wanted to. Back then I had money, I was working and I was going through my cancer situation, and I forgot what year. I think in 2008 I had my first operation done. From 2008 I had one tumor taken out of here. So I have knowledge. I knowledge myself and I listened to my body. I meditated, and I held this part right here, and I had pain here first of all. And I held this and I was like listening to my body. What should I do? And every food I ate, I stopped eating. So I was living and I was forgiving my body and I was living my life. And what was I doing in my room? Everybody wanted to know. I was self-medicating myself with cannabis, good foods, carrot juice, mango juice, tomato juice, not all the time, but in different portions. I was fueling myself with food. So as I was being this socialite person as I am in 2007, going out doing things. In 2003, I passed out in the middle of the street. And I didn't know why I passed out, and I was like thinking about it. I went outside, I smoked a cigarette. I think that's the day I stopped smoking. Went outside to smoke a cigarette, and the entire city started to spin like this. I'm like, what's going on? I literally felt like the earth was moving. And talking about climate change, global warming, I was like, whoa, like it's happening. And my life shifted, and I felt something grew in my head or somewhere. Like I felt this energy and I felt this pain. So I stopped the toxic cigarette because smoking the cigarette made the tumors grow and made something change, a chemical imbalance in my body. So as I was listening to my body and having my dreams since back then, I've always been a dreamer. So now in 2007, I believe it was 2008, I had my own, my first surgery. And I continued to have surgeries until 2011 or 12. And I stopped in 2013, 14, 15, 16, and 17. 2018, I possibly did a surgery, but I know last year I did an operation. I had 3 tumors taken out of my body on different occasions. So altogether, I had 30 operations done to take out tumors, all by myself, And what I was doing, again in my room, Grandma, Dottie, my mother's mother, I was living with her. Everybody wants to know what was Ricky doing. While I was screaming out for help, and no one was helping me, and I was starving for a few times on and off. But my friend Tiny Whiny she'll say, Ricky, you know, every time since I known you, you always something fell off and you always floated. And it's true. It's true. I've found friends, I met friends on the streets, and I was able to meet a friend who gave me food. I was on social media, I was on dating apps, I went on dates and I had food. I was able to eat and I was living my life and I was happy. I was being my socialite person. And I continued to live the life God intended me to live. Was to be happy, to create your happiness, to go out and do what you want in life. What you put out there, you will receive. So if you put out this energy of stupidity, you will receive stupidity back from you. And no one wants to be called the word ignorant or stupid. That's not a nice word. No one wants to be told, oh, you're stupid. No, so don't act it. Don't act or whatever, don't act dumb and stupid and scunty and ignorant. I personally cannot. I'm a prosperous person. I don't like that. And if you're going to give me that energy, I'm just going to walk away also, just like you pushed me away. So again, I was in that room and I cured my cancer myself by detoxing. I did a lot of different things on different occasions, on different times during the day, during the weekend, during the week, and I was curing my cancer. I had 30 operations to remove tumors that caused complications in my body, and it was shifting me and was causing me to go possibly blind, which I removed a tumor out of here that was causing pain. Underneath my skin, not in my scalp, underneath my skin. These tumors grow in my nerve system and underneath the skin. So when he took the tumor out of here, I felt him pull it out, and then, pew, like dust magic, the tumor came out. I had a whole bunch more tumors taken out of my body and a few more bumps that was growing. So I took the bumps out, that like one here, because beauty and I couldn't wear a bracelet, and it was bothering me that I couldn't wear a bracelet, so it was growing. I was like, okay, let me take it out so it doesn't cause cancer, so it doesn't grow more, because it was growing. So while I'm having these operations done, I noticed that when I was smoking cigarettes, the tumors were the wombs. My womb was not healing, so cut it out, get it out of my life. I didn't need it, and I detoxed and I cleaned, and I saw the healing process on my chest right here. I had a tumor taken out because it wasn't growing very nice. It was pushing out of my skin, and I wanted it out. And my health insurance paid for it. My mother paid $1,500 to remove this one, and so because I asked God, please don't mess up my face. It's my face. You know, the tumor was like, pulling down. I feel like he kind of did mess up my face. I wish I could find a plastic surgeon to fix it, because it's drooping, and I just need a lift or a pull, like a front, because there's no meat there. So again, back to this. I never know what people say, especially individuals, when you are coming up to me and you're speaking underneath your breath, and you're trying to say something, but you're not trying to say something. You're not saying anything. You're not speaking. You're just saying, oh, blah, 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 and da, 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 but you're not saying anything. Oh, Rick, what are you going to do with your paintings? I'm painting them. I want to put them in a gallery. I want to present them to the world. I have been presenting them to the world. I've asked my mother for canvas. I've asked my mother for paint all my life. That's all I ever wanted. I was not gifted. I was told no. Anything I want was a no. So it's interesting, because I've had a dream about it, and I've actually encountered it in real life. I'm apparently angry and upset because I didn't get my way. I was dreaming all these prosperic things, that opportunity was coming my way. And all of a sudden, I was getting this letter. So you don't know what I'm doing. Nobody knows what I'm doing. Everybody knows what I'm doing. Y'all found out that I was this limelight, socialite person, and I'm this social media individual, and I post, but nobody wants to say anything. That's okay. You don't have to say anything. Y'all push me away. You can watch me from afar. That is perfectly fine. I have friends. I have lots of friends. I have friends up here. I have friends down here. It doesn't matter who they are. I have friends who are janitors, who clean up all the mess that people throw on the streets. And without those individuals, you do not have a clean world. I have friends who live on the top of the skyscraper. I have friends who we cannot even see. I can't see them. But they're there. They don't talk to me. I've had like a few encounters with the deceased. I don't want to talk about that in this video. So yeah, I was living my life. I was doing my thing. I got sick. I read the children's encyclopedia again. I knew what I had to do. God presented me something. He gave me this temple. I hate it. Hate is a strong word. I went through a lot of pain. And a lot of food can cause you pain. So I'm not angry at the fact that I didn't have food many times to eat, because The thing is that fasting is a good thing. But I'm a tiny person, God. Like, excuse me. I'm a tiny person. There's only so much I can go by not having to eat or eating the wrong foods. Now, Uncle Robert, Mr. Uncle Robert, is a chef. Apparently, he brings in food for me. I've never received it. He once in a blue, he'll call me. So, Uncle Robert, don't be mad that I didn't have your food to eat. One, I can't eat some of your food, and that's okay. I'm tired of presenting that I'm a vegetarian. I'm tired of presenting that I'm a vegan. And I'm tired of presenting that I'm sick. So while y'all all walked away and ignore me when I speak, oh, I need chapstick. Ooh. Y'all ignore me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm trying to talk to you. I've been trying to talk to everyone. I just walked away. Remove the toxic. Remove the ignorance. Remove the when I'm speaking, I don't expect someone to speak back. I wanted your undivided attention, especially my mother, because I'm trying to get her undivided attention for years. And this is why I make my videos, so you can watch my videos and you can pretend that you've never seen my videos and then say things underneath your breath about the video that you have knowledge about. So, again, Mother, I don't know what you say, because look at me. Other individuals can say that, Rick, you did not look good. I was like, I know, thank you. For the grace of God, when my father passed away, before my father passed away, he was not in my life, and he chose not to be in my life for many reasons. It could have been because I wasn't living the right life for him. And he said that, Rick, if you live the right life, I'll be here for you. If you live the wrong life, I won't be here for you. And in my head, you were never here for me. For many reasons. Because you were taking away from me, you were pulled away from me, and blah, blah, blah. So, I dreamt all these prosperic things. I was going to get on the top. I was at the top. I am at the top. My family does not understand that. I'm a socialite. I was hanging out with a bunch of individuals who I love very dearly. I haven't seen y'all in a long time. I miss you. Let me shout you out right now, like my friend Eric J. Parker. I was a part of the New York City Socialites movement. I was hanging out with Splash T. I was hanging out with DJ Baker. He's gonna hate me. From the Da Do Dirty show. I was hanging out with my socialite friends, and we were doing our things no matter how we didn't have much. And we were still going. They're still going. They're still doing it. Now, just because I got sick, that does not mean I stopped. In the books, it says in business, do what you can do now. I had no money. I had no food that much, but I did have a phone, and I had Wi-Fi. Don't tell my cousin. And don't tell the neighbor. I still borrowed their Wi-Fi. And my mother did pay for Wi-Fi at a time being, but that was a long story. That was a long time ago. The thing is, I don't know why people are upset at me. Why are you so upset at me? When I was posting my prosperic stuff and I dreamt that the next level of prosperity I was reaching, and then I received a letter again, like I was saying, my birthday card at 33 years old. I'm 36 in a few weeks. My mother and other individuals holding me back on opportunities and lying to people in the gym. Oh, he doesn't want that. Oh, I spoke to him. Oh, Rick, I spent so much money on you. All these things, everything. So money is driving everybody bananas. Bananas, 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 bananas. Nobody bought this canvas for me. My father's mother got sick. And when my father's mother got sick, she asked me to, they asked me to, can I be there and stay with her? Of course. She took care of me. And I was able to take care of her. It's just amazing, the balance of life and the time, patterns and time. She took care of me. I was sick. She had a pacemaker installed in her heart. She had some breathing problems. I am not going, first of all, who am I forgiving? Because I am not going to forgive anybody who, my mother and other individuals, for taunting and lying to my father's mother about me. Just lying to her on her deathbed. She can live till 100 and something years old. She's only 82. 82 today, 82 this year, or 83 this year. Ooh, she's still alive. Ow. She's still alive. And she's only having certain complications with her. Little twitches, little that, nerve problem. That's life. She's going to be here for a long time. So everybody wants to probably wait for her to die. Really? Really? I'm going to say it. I can't wait for them to die. And when you're in paradise, if there is a paradise, and if God brings you into paradise, and when I go to paradise, I do not want to see you. If I have to be in this wake death of this land of the devil, if that ever made sense, and I have to see you, then I have to see you. But remember, you pushed me away, so I wasn't in many parties because I was being the limelight and I was being the socialite, and I was hanging out with individuals who let me be me. Who let me be me. Understand that? Let me be me and let me do what I want. And my retail family would always say, Rick, what are you doing here? Why aren't you there? And I said, my mother holds me back. And they will say, she can't hold you back. I had dreams of, and I've spoken to other individuals for years, for the past 7 years or more. So let me see, 8, 9, 10, let me say 10, 11, 9 years, let's just say. And at least 7 years knowing and dreaming about my mother holding me back in life. And I had a dream about my mother saying, oh, Rick, I was waiting for you to get older. What do you mean, older? Older for what? You all pushed me away. You and your family pushed me away. But now you want something from me. These paintings, I made them in the honor of my father's mother, Dalauti, Pokai. So, my real name is Ganesh. My government name is Ganesh Nohar. I'm giving myself my creative name, Ganesh Pokai. G.P. Hart. Ganesh Pokai Hart. I created Hart for my last name because Nohar, Nohar, is my last name, and it sounds like no heart. And unfortunately, the individuals have no heart. So I have a heart. And I was born on Valentine's Day. So I'm a very mature person. So whatever timing you're waiting for, whatever age you're waiting for, it's mental. Because I've been very mentally older than I am. I'm mentally more educated than everyone in my family. But they're scared of that. Oh my God, you're scared that I'm smart. You're scared that I'm a smart person. Oh my goodness. Don't you need me? Yes. They need me. So you need a smart person in your life. You need a smart individual. You need a smart person in power to help you get to the next level. So when I was dreaming those prosperic things in my life, waking me out of my sleep, I was like, whoa, the abundance of energy that I was receiving, and the energy that I received, and that energy cured my cancer. So I thank to the individuals on my social media platform for telling me you're going to pray for me, because if you did pray for me, I felt it. Thank you. So now, at 33 years old, I received this letter. And then before I received this letter, I dreamt the person was going to slide right through me, my own mother. Is something possessed? Is something possessed you? Is something over you? I'm like, whoa. And I've spoken to my mother, and I said, I've had this dream, and there was an altercation with her and I a long time, couple months ago. I dreamt darkness. I dreamt complete darkness after dreaming prosperic, beautiful abundance, light. I started dreaming darkness and individuals mad at me. Why are you mad at me? I don't know you. Do not come into my dreams and antagonize me and interrogate me for not wanting to work with you. You didn't ask me. That's not how life goes. When you want something out of life, you go and get it. Go and get what you want out in life. You need education, go read. You need to learn how to speak, go speak. I took speech communications because I wanted to learn how to speak on a podium. And I wanted to take it because I wanted to be the person that I wanted to be. And that person needed to learn how to speak. And I have a speak impediment. And my second language is English. I have a broken English. And I still had certain words. Certain words will come into play, and I'm not sure what word or how to pronounce the certain words. But whatever. So I dreamt darkness. So God gave me this little interesting gift, and I'm upset. And now I'm angry at these darkness of individuals giving me because you think I don't want to work with you. But you haven't spoke to me. You have not spoke to me. You have not spoke to me. And no matter what I say, it doesn't matter. No matter what I have said in this video, it does not matter. But you can rewind it and start it over and watch it 10 times to understand that I say no matter what I say, it doesn't matter, because the truth hurts. And no one knows me. And that hurts also. And to say that I don't care what others say about me, I do not care what others say about me, but do not come up to me and do not antagonize me for being something that I am not. Do not have those conversations with me. Oh, Ricky, I heard this. Oh, someone told me, and I'm treating you this way because I heard this person said this to me about you. Does that make sense? Please ask me and tell me if it makes sense or not. If you don't know a person, you don't know a person. So as I woke up today and I had that dream of my stepfather telling me to wake up and go for a walk, I don't need to go for a walk. I walk. I go for a walk. I walk miles. So step X, step daddy. If you want something from me, you come to me. And mother, stop. You're suffocating me. You would not understand when I continue to say you're suffocating me. You're not ignorant. You're plain ignorant. And who am I destroying? I am not destroying me. I am continuing to be me. I'm continuing to be the prosperic person that I am. And I'm continuing to be the leader that I was gifted to be by God. And God gave me this gift, and I will speak. I have the right to speak, and I have the right to say what's on my mind, and I have the right to create the art that I do create. If you do not understand it, then by all means, let's speak. Communicate. That's what destroyed our family, because we never communicated. When I said I wanted blue, somebody bought green. That's not communicating. You did it on spite. Ignorant, spiteful, scornful shit. I don't deal with that. I hate that. That is a negative part in my life. And I do not want that negativity. So when you want something from someone, learn to speak. And if you can't speak, write it in a letter. Not like this. Don't tell someone who they should be when they're being that person and when you know they're being that person. And stop holding individuals back, because we are in a time of crisis. We are in a time of the world changing. Many places and many people are being destroyed by individuals holding other individuals back. It has been way longer in time to build something, not for your family, but as us as human beings. You see a cardboard on the street in front of your house, or in front of a property in front of your way, when you're walking down a step. I walked down a step and I was in Burger King. There's places packed with people and they're workers. There's a cardboard box, probably this size, this long, and this size, on the step. Why did I have to pick it up? I didn't want to pick it up. I don't want to touch it. It's dirty. I get it. I picked it up with my beautiful manicured exfoliated hands. I picked it up and I put it, well, I threw it in the corner. I got upset, and the corner was the garbage can, but I tried to prove a point, like, hello, no one could pick it up. You walk right through it. You walk over it. It was on a step. Someone else could have tripped and fall. You could have tripped and fall. But luckily, you saw it. You didn't pick up the cardboard box. So we have a job in this world to do, and no one could pick up a piece of garbage that was in a way for yourself or another individual. But I'm wrong for saying that, and you would never understand me. And no matter what I say, doesn't matter. So I'm not ruining anyone but myself, stepfather. I am me. I'm not my stepfather. I'm not my mother. I'm not my mother. I'm not my mother. I'm not my mother. I'm not my father. And I'm not my sister. I am me. I presented myself to you. If you saw something in me, you come to me. I'm a grown individual person. That doesn't mean if my mother has to pay my rent or did anything for me that you have to go to my mother. You come to me. I'm the one with the ideas. I'm the one with the brain. I'm the one that you see. All the creativeness. I do not have a manager. When I was pushed away, I didn't have a mother. And a couple months ago, before I moved into this apartment, I spoke to the therapist in my room at my grandmother's house. And my mother said, Rick, when you were 18, I was done with you. Yes, mother. And why are you here? Why are you here? Why were you there in my room telling me this? And she goes and says to me, Rick, I paid so much money for you to go to school. You wasted all my money. In 2003, you said that. A few months ago was 2019. 2003, I stopped going to school. Went to school and stopped going to college at FIT, to art school. So all my paintings, apparently I wasted money, and I created it. These paintings belongs to me and my grandmother, Delauti Pokai. I asked her. I didn't ask her. She gave me money. She's like, Rick, do something good with this money. Buy food. And I said, I'm going to do something better. I'm going to create my business so I can eat more food. I created my business. I haven't sold one painting yet. I created my art that I had in my head, that I wrote down on another piece of paper. Forget this paper. I drew one design here. I drew one design here. I drew one design here. I had one paper. Because no one would give me paper. Paper is expensive. Paper kills trees. I didn't want to kill a tree. Many reasons to why I didn't have a lot of paper. So I created my paper and I flipped the paper around and I started drawing other designs on paper. A couple years ago, can't remember how long ago now, a couple years ago, I've had these paintings behind me, and I have more paintings that I've been creating with the money that I was gifted by my grandma for taking care of her. I could not use that money to do something ridiculous with it. And I bought my canvas and I bought my paint. So everybody wants a piece of my paintings because they think I'm a millionaire. No, I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm a millionaire, and I was a millionaire because I never spent my money. And all the change that I found on the floor, I saved, and I collected money for over a year, and I collected $60 in cents that I found on the streets. I didn't even believe that I could collected $60 in pennies and dimes and nickels. And I found a few quarters, but more pennies and nickels, never dimes. Everybody just throws their nickels on the streets. Like, oh, it's just a nickel. 5 cents, you just throw 5 cents. 5 cents and adds up to 10 cents. And then 10, 20, 30. Then you never know how many cents you're like leaving behind all day long. And you throw your millions. That's perfectly fine. I'll collect it. And I was able to eat by saving. And I was able to buy canvas. So my investor, if you want to say it, I made my grandma my investor creatively. Because she gave me the money to eat and to do something good with the money she gave me. So I did something good with it. And she's very pleased and she's very happy with what I did with the money. Now, like I said, Mother, you told a therapist, Rick, when you're 18, I'm done with you. A few years ago, you said that. And I'm screaming out for your help, Mother, that I have a cancer situation and I'm not well. Well, what did you hear? Nothing. I don't know what you heard because you won't tell me what you heard. Or you won't tell me where you get your information from. Now, why am I in this apartment all of a sudden? Butter Ricky up with broken furniture, not everything in this apartment that I wanted. You controlled it. And you're angry at me because you think I'm mad because I didn't get my way. No, you're getting your way. Because I have no choice but to move into this apartment, to be buttered and to be manipulated buy to stay in an apartment that I don't want to be in. I don't want to be here. I don't care how big it is. I don't care where it's located. I don't want to be here because it's negative, and it was given to me on false hope. And it was not given to me in a very happy way. And I didn't move in here happy, and I'm not staying in here happy. It's not happy. But I created my sanctuary, and I created my aura. So I have sanity. So, yeah. You know, you can do a lot for a person. So this is the thing. My grandmother, Dati, right? You want to go tell people, oh, he don't do nothing for me. What do you want me to do for you, Grandma Dati? While I'm in stitches, while I'm not feeling well, while I'm telling you I am starving and I don't feel well, what do you want from me? Because when I was capable to do the things for her and for you, Grandma Dati, I was helping you. At times, this is the thing. Oh, he don't do nothing for me. No, he don't do nothing for you. At the moment, you're living in the moment, and you're saying things that, oh, he don't do nothing for me because I couldn't do it at that time. I could not help you at that time. And when I was telling you that I'm not feeling well, that I feel very fainted and I feel sick, I could not walk a block and a quarter to go pick up your granddaughter from school, which I did. And I tried speaking to my cousin Elizabeth, and I'm like, Liz, there's something wrong with me. I don't know. I'm falling asleep. I'm like, something's happening to me. So I did speak, and I did present myself to individuals as something is happening to me and my health, and I was not feeling well. Doctors weren't helping me. Found out I had hyperactive stage 4 cancer, which you call stage 4 hyperactive thyroid cancer. I cured myself. I had a dream what to do, and I cured myself from the thyroid cancer. The doctors did nothing to help me, except this one young girl gave me the pills and had a dream what to do with the pills. So I took the pills and put it underneath here. I didn't have that dream. The dream told me to take 3 pills instead of taking 1. I took 3 pills and put it right here. I closed it. After a little while, pop. I felt it snap internally. I was like, whoa. And the dizziness that I felt like this went away. So like I said, y'all want to know Grandma Dati, Elizabeth, Mother, whoever else, Uncle Robert. Everybody wants to listen between the walls, listen to my conversations while I'm talking to my social media friends. You want to know what I'm doing to myself in my room? I was curing my cancer, and I was talking to other individuals to help them with their nutrition as well. So my mother goes to me one day. She's like, you know what I think you would be good at? A pastor for a church. You don't know me to say that. All these things that you're going on and doing, you're saying, y'all know something, but y'all don't want to say nothing. And y'all storage. So everyone knows storage on Facebook is telling me that my video, I guess, is too long. So everyone wants to listen in through my walls, but not say anything. So where are you getting your information from? Through a listening ear, through the walls, and a running mouth who's creating extra story about me or saying whatever they want about me. So again, you can do so much for a person, and a person can really talk really bad about you. And everyone else in everyone else in the entire family knows. Y'all know the truth. And the other individuals are stretching their truth from years to years and years and years and years and years. And here's poor Ricky, all by himself, living his life, cured his cancer, removed toxic individuals out of his life, and removed the toxic tumors out of my body through incision and through meditation and through healthy foods and through smoking marijuana, cannabis, pot, whatever you want to call it. But now y'all know that this is a cure for cancer. Y'all know that this cannabis product has been curing people, and now everybody wants to be like, but no, they don't have that face. You have this face. You're ashamed. You lagged on your lie to protect yourself, and your lies hurt me and hurt other people. And those individuals, you didn't come up to me. So it's not, one, I don't want to do business with you. At the end of the day, we're not family. I'm not looking for family. I have my little family, and I'll create my own family. If I choose to have a child of my own, that I'm a mother for that child, or a father, Still working that on my own, because the child does need a mother and the child does need a father, but I will be with a man. I will create my own family, as much as that hurts. The thing is, it hurts because no one is being honest with me and no one's saying that they can help me, but you know you can help me, but you pushed me away. And I can go knock knock, hi, how are you? My name is Ganesh. I was wondering if you can offer me your space. I'm an artist and I was looking at this beautiful space that you have delayed. How would you like to save on tax? I can present myself. I can go anywhere when I'm ready, and I'll do my own thing. So I would like individuals in my family and my ex-stepfather. You want something from me? You can come and speak. You can text me. You can write me an email. You can send me a letter. You want to send me a letter? Go ahead. You want to write it down and then mail it to me? Ask me for my address. You want to come down here, but you're busy. You're busy. You're busy living your life all the way up in Orange County, and I'm busy living my life with my cancer, and I'm busy living my life all the way down here in Jamaica, Queens. We're living far away from each other. So, distance. But I don't want to dream about you. Do not come into my dream. I don't even know if that's you. I don't even know if dreams are real, but I'm tired of dreaming darkness, and I'm tired of dreaming individuals thinking they know everything about me. You don't know anything about me. I go for walks. Look at me. I'm 36 in a few weeks, and I did not. I took this picture in 2009 because I was going to die. I was going to die, and I was not going to leave. I was not going to leave anything. I wanted to leave something behind. I wasn't going to leave and not leave anything behind. So I started to paint, and I started to post my prosperity. 2009, baby. 2009. You're amazing. You lived till 36. Wow. I was very unhealthy in that picture. I was very sick. I was throwing up. Felt like I was choking. I literally was consistently going to the bathroom, and years progress. As you get older, you know, your body changes. I had high cholesterol. I cured my high cholesterol with hot water. Hot water. I cured my cancer with hot water. I cured my cancer with Epsom salt. I cured my cancer with sea salt. I did a lot of detox. I did a lot of meditation. I did a lot of smoking. I did a lot of, I made my own hemp oil. I made my own edible. I did a lot of things to cure my cancer. And like I said once before, I honestly wish I didn't do it. But God has given me a gift, and a gift of knowledge I gave to myself, that I cured my own cancer. Our bodies go through a lot of things. So it's as if you have too much of something, your body may be too immune to it to flush it out. That's what I believe. Doctors will tell you he's wrong, but no, I'm 36 years old in a few weeks, and I cured my cancer, and I feel very strong, stronger than I've ever had. So yeah, these dark dreams are annoying me, and I think in, what was this again? I forgot what year. When I was 33, I received this letter. Before that, I did see a spiritual healer, my mom's friend. So to this spiritual healer guy, told me a few little things. Did not say things to me, but my mother goes to me and says, "Oh, didn't Bo tell you?" The spiritual healer name is Bo. Tell me what? Nothing. Nobody's saying anything. Not one thing. But you want something from me, and you can't speak. This is why there's something called a contract. But no, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. And no matter what I say, it doesn't matter. Correct. Check mark for you. And a whole bunch of elders are trying to tell me something. A whole bunch of elders, yeah. Living in the world in 2020, not understanding business and not understanding people still. It's 2020. Use your brain and learn to communicate. And I feel like I'm being possessed. I do not want to be awakened by devastating dreams of individuals telling me something that I'm not. I don't care what you think. I'm not that person that you're saying that I am. And I don't need to go for a walk. And I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed because you pushed me away. Everyone pushed me away, and everybody wants something from me now. Yes, you want something from me now because you see opportunity in me, that you see opportunity for yourself, how you can help me, and then I can help you. Correct? Contract. Unless you want to write that contract, Rick. I, from this day forward, seldomly respect you enough to care for you as a child, care for your hearts, care for your well-being, care to protect you, care to love you, and want you as a son, and look at you as a son, and we'll take care of you, we'll feed you, and we'll do all this stuff for you. No, you're not doing that. Clap for myself. That spiritual healer did not say anything to me, but I said things to him because I had dreams and I understood what I dreamt. So understand again, being pushed away was you didn't have me. And I'm leaving this by saying that many of you do not deserve me. You don't deserve me. I was given a gift to do something for the world, and I know for a fact that many do not deserve me. And the ones who I will be working with, and the ones that I'm supposed to work with, and the ones who are holding me back from opportunities because someone else is telling you something about me, I have to work with you. And you do not deserve me. You do not deserve my energy, because the same energy that I'm giving you, you have not given to me, and you will not give to me, because you won't give that same energy to yourself. And that's the key. So thank you, and have a wonderful, blessed day. And I am so wide awake now. I have no clue what to do with my life. I usually do not wake up this early. So I actually do not even know what time it is. Oh, let's check on my handy dandy tablet. What time is it? I'm about to go watch some Wendy Williams. 7:25. Oh, 8:47, if that's the right time. 8:47. Did anybody even start work yet? 9 o'clock, baby. 9 o'clock. I didn't eat breakfast yet. When I wake up, I like to drink a glass of water. Why? Well, I read in a book that, you're sleeping. So whatever, when you're sleeping, the food is like on one side. Now the food is like leveled here. So you drink the water to push away all the particles to go down. You can use the bathroom. You pee or you go poop, and you push away all that out, and then you start the day again. I do not like eating breakfast. I do not like eating breakfast food. I really, generally do not like eating bread. I have potato bread, and I'm about to eat the potato bread with some jam, because that's all I have. And I don't like eating breakfast foods at breakfast, but generally what is generally for breakfast, like a cupcake and all that stuff, I don't eat anymore. So I'm gonna wait till lunch. I usually wait till lunch, but because I woke up very early, my body's active, it's burning everything out, and I'm drinking water, and it's pushing things down, I am hungry. So thank you for watching me, and thank you for your blessings. And again, I cured my cancer, and the blessings that my individuals on social media platform that embrace your energy and prayed for me, thank you so much. It helped me, and I know I felt it. For many years, I felt it. So I could not really have done it by myself. And your kind words and your views and you watching me, not even your views, just your kind words, but you looking into my life, actually acknowledging me, that says a lot, because not many people in my life actually acknowledge me. Nobody gives me the time of day. So I don't even know any card games, because I can't even remember how to even play spades, or I know how to play goldfish. I don't really care to play the card games, but just because no one let me in, I made up my own games. I made up my own life. I created my own life. I created my own business. I created all this stuff. So don't let anyone stop you. Don't think in your head. Don't overthink in your head, or you need a reassurance. You need reassurance from another individual. That individual may say, oh, I don't know. They may not say, oh, I don't think it's worth it, or They may say, oh, don't do it. Or they may say something to you. Don't listen to them. Listen to yourself. Create yourself. You have different ideas. You can create the same idea from, you can use one idea and create 5 ideas from that one idea. If you need reassurance, ask me. I can be the honest person for you. I can help you. I can, engage in speaking about an opportunity for your own self if you want. I don't know everything, but I'm a very creative person. And I've had individuals tell me that, oh, well, so-and-so told me da-da-da-da-da not to do it. Why did that person tell you? That person had an opinion. Why did you told me that I have storage problems? So I was saying, why do you care to have that one person's opinion? And you stop yourself from doing something. Don't ever stop yourself. Don't let your mother stop you. Don't let your stepfather. Don't let your father. Don't let your grandma. Don't let anybody stop you. They can all talk and talk and talk and talk. At the end of the day, they're doing that to themselves. Yes, you're doing it to yourself. And I'm tired that I have to pick up after your ignorance, because you're being ignorant and not being corrective. And you're acting stupid. I'm not. So if you do not like my art, thank you. It bothers you. It's a pinch. It destroys you. It's my creativeness that was given. It's your creativeness that you did to me, and it's my creativeness that I wrote. So you gave me that energy, and I wrote that energy. Creatively how I felt. So I'm allowed to feel what I feel. And how I feel is that you do not deserve me. To those individuals, you know exactly who you are. And other people may not deserve you. I'm not talking to my haters. I'm talking about to everyone else in a general matter. People may not deserve you, and that's okay. You'll find others to be around, others to understand you, and others to embrace you. No one's perfect. You can make your own happiness, and not everything has to be one way. And people cannot control people, and people cannot change people, but we can make each other better. So learn to communicate and learn to speak. That's all you can do. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day. I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do. I might go do some yoga. Peace out. Love you.